We are told that at least there was at least one shooter. There have been reports that there was a second shooter, but we're being warned by authorities that we've been talking to that it is possible people are mistaking a second person, perhaps a first responder, as a second shooter. So we've been cautioned that that may or may not be accurate. We are for certain that there was at least one shooter, and at this point that person was believed shot. We don't know whether or not that was self-inflicted or not. There are multiple injuries at the scene, so we are still trying to determine as to how many of those are and how serious those are, Aaron. But at this point, it's going to take several hours for authorities to get into those buildings. It's a very large base, as you know, and it is something that is going to take some time before authorities can get everybody out safely and determine that there's no other threats anywhere else on the base. It's something that's going to take several hours. Unfortunately, some of those people who are sheltering in place are going to be there for some time.
Evan, let me just be very clear here. When you say that the shooter, the one shooter that they have certainly identified as a shooter, was shot, you said you're not sure self-inflicted or not, but that shooter is dead, right?
Well, yeah, it's not clear whether or not that person was shot by a first responder or not. We are told that that person is deceased, but it's not clear whether or not that was self-inflicted or not. Now, we are, again, there were these reports that we had the local police just on the air just a little while ago, and they said that they were hearing both reports of a one shooter and two shooters, and that's something that obviously, it's, in these incidents, it's always very dangerous. It's always very unclear what the early information is and whether it turns out to be accurate. At this point, it's still an active situation because they have to clear all those buildings, and there's thousands of people on that base who now have to be brought out and made sure that they are safe.
All right, and Evan, before you go, do you have any sense at this point as to whether the shooter, who we can now report has been killed, although we don't know whether by a responder or by his own hand, do you have any idea whether that shooter was a member of the United States military, a civilian, or someone else?
Well, that's something that we're still trying to verify at this point. It is believed, obviously this base is a very tightly restricted place. It's also very tightly guarded, so it would probably have to have some kind of association with Fort Hood to be able to get into this area. That is not something that I've been able to determine. I mean, we've heard, we're hearing from sources that they are, and at this point it is so early in the process. I think it's best to try to verify that before we can say for sure.